Right, 2 corps, Vessels and Runyon, just took part recently in a victory in the Battle of Second Winchester is what I'm calling it. I want to believe that that last big battle was the last time we'll have to fight on the Winchester map. But if I can remember right, who did well? Pretty much nobody from Runyon's corps did all that well. I think we got Fremont's division in on the action. Baker, holy moly, look at him. He deserves to be promoted 100% to Brigadier General at least. Ward, I like him being a real good Brigadier General, like a 2-star Brigadier General. That's pretty damn good. Colonel Daniel Butterfield, hey, his boys have earned their dark trousers. Bingo. And now Sumner's division, they did some good fighting. Steele's brigade, they got mangled. This guy, I'm not so sure he doesn't deserve a division command. The way he was fighting at 2nd Winchester. But yeah, these guys, they lost. So look at how good they are, though. Ooh, buddy. And these dudes are regulars, I think. Oh, my. I think maybe we replace him. We got a couple of 1-star lieutenants. Colts. All right, what if we called him a captain who would take over the duties of colonel? Colts, let's do that. Let's add a division under Steele. Bingo. Now, let's take his old brigade. Let's put it under him. Terrell's brigade also goes under Steele. We'll have 2 brigades of infantry, 2 batteries of artillery under Steele, and we'll make a new division in Wessel's corps. That gives Sumner a respectable number of troops. Steele will have the smallest division in the entire army. Let's take Hobart's brigade. They're decently experienced troops. Let's put them in Steele's division. Gives him 3,400. That's better. 2 batteries. Likely to work in concert to drive and take Grafton. Army of North Virginia, Army of the Potomac. So the next thing, I think I was talking about this one. Looks like we're in winter quarters here. We will attack anybody who comes in range. I think we'll move on south to here, though. The Grand Herald reporting latest as Union issues war bonds. Yes, sir. Patriots to fund the war credit rating improved. And that reminds me, we're not quite there. Okay, we still got another 1.4 million to do. Confederacy passes Revenue Act, higher sales tax, income tax introduced in the South. Ooh, if they're going to do it. Government support dives. Here we go. Washington, November 3rd. The Confederate States government has passed a Revenue Act that allows much higher taxation of citizens. Further taxes from sales can now be collected, and even the private income of citizens can now be subject to tax. At this point, the government can force up to a 5% tax on the income of the highest earning citizens. While not all are pleased with the government taking money from their pockets in this fashion, it's at least considered fair that the richest citizens, unlikely to volunteer to fight in the front lines, will be the ones paying. Interesting. Okay, so they are going to try and pump more money into the coffers for the war effort. Boy, oh boy, that starts to make me think. Emancipation, what about this? Emancipation Proclamation. Issuing this proclamation will declare all slaves in the Confederate States free. The South will see this as a drastic act, increasing their morale by 5. As such, this act should be carefully considered. Once in effect, it will prove the Union cause is just, increasing support in the Union by 5 and discouraging the European nations from intervening in the war. Oh, okay. So that would be a big move to go ahead and do. We may be in position to do a thing like, let's look at, we may be in a spot to do that. Their national morale is way down compared to ours. It would go up back to 80, but ours would go up to in the 90s, and our situation with Europe would shore up a bit. Is it time to get an Emancipation Proclamation inked? We've been doing nothing but win battles. Oh boy. I think that's what we go with. As a war-winning measure. Right? I think we do this. Let's go. Just as they start taxing their citizens, we're going to say that slave labor is going to come to an end in this war. Obviously, in a real aggressive move is not really possible. Like, we could see this army show up here. We can't like go. All we can do is come down here and knock the Western Army back. That's just about all we can do. We're going to take Cav now, and we're going to put it with the Corps. We may end up putting it with... Let me just get it out. Attaching it with the Corps sounds like kind of a nice middle ground step. Oh, here we are in November 1862. We did maintain the majority in the House. Lincoln's support secured. Union stands united. A disappointment for Davis. The House of Representatives elections are over. The Republican Party maintained the majority in the House. President Lincoln can sleep assured that he has the support of his party in the war effort. While Democratic support has been strong and vocal for the past years, it's clear that the people of the United States stand united behind Lincoln. Many of the so-called Copperheads or Democrats in support of peace with the Confederacy have lost their seats in the Congress. Among them is Ohio Representative Clement Vallandigham, a possible future presidential candidate who has opposed every military bill. The Confederates saw these elections as a great opportunity to undermine Lincoln. Their efforts to demoralize the Union citizens have failed. Inaction is not an option. The Confederates will need decisive victories. That is the truth, and they are going to tax their people in order to get them. Whoa, what happened there?
It is well that war is so terrible, or we should grow too fond of it.
Indeed.
Robert E. Lee.
Oh, wow.
Chapter 3. A War So Terrible.
The
vast bodies of American men, in companies, regiments, brigades, armies of tens of thousands strong, marched to the beat of the drum, clashing, maneuvering, cheering,
Wow.
yelling, killing, perishing.
Yeah.
The rebellion that was to be over in 90 days in a neat showdown is now a war so terrible that America has never before witnessed such ruin.
Good footage.
From the ill-organized, poorly drilled, and equally poorly led mass of eager amateurs thrown at the mercy of modern firepower of Minié ball, shot and shell, disciplined armies of determined veterans emerge.
I'd say that's about where we're at now.
The innovations that once served bringing economic growth and spreading civilization have now been harnessed to serve this terrible war.
Yep.
Steamships clad in iron navigate the waterways.
I've got 2 of those in service.
while troop movements and logistical support utilize railroads, transforming war itself from Napoleonic to industrial, providing new means of slaughter in the fields of battle with never-before-seen efficiency.
Yep.
Having secured continuing support in Union policymaking for the time being, President Lincoln is determined to win the war, to again unite the nation.
That's why we're going for that Emancipation Proclamation, man.
But the prolonged war and the mounting casualties are starting to take their toll, with the number of volunteers diminishing and political rivals in support of immediate peace with the South emerging with louder voices.
Uh-huh.
To silence these voices, Lincoln needs decisive military victories. As long as the Union armies are victorious, so long the people will fight. If the willingness of the citizen to fight dies down, so will any hopes of restoring the Union. In the South, the war that was supposed to ensure independence, preferably with the support of the sympathizers of the Southern cause, has reached a point of no return. With the war dragging on, and with the seemingly inexhaustible Northern resources against them, chances of victory seem to slip farther into horizon.
This is why I love this game. They've done a great job with this.
For the South to prevail, decisive action must be taken to break the Northern spirits and armies, to force them to award the Southern states their independence in choosing their own destiny. That is their God-given right, even if achieving it means unprecedented suffering, want, and slaughter.
Well,
War means
we will bring
fighting,
as much of that to the
and
South
fighting
as we can.
means killing.
In-game. Of course. Chapter 3. We're in it. Ooh, it's gotten snowy out west already. Holy smacks. Yeah, look at it. Call it an early winter. Left wing. Let's have the left wing move here. Weather's not too terrible here. It'll be a forced march. Go. Ah, yeah. No surprise here. All right. Wonder if they've got info about our supply situation over here. I think we knew Hooker was going to be the next to get in contact out here. Let's go ahead and let's come at him. Force the march. Go. Okay. Looks like we may have our next battle. Okay. They managed to drag up one gun from somewhere in the woods. Nice. As Hooker collides with Gustavas Smith one more time. They haven't sacked this guy yet. I'm a little surprised by that. You guys are so nice. I like to watch this boring stuff. All right. Harney, start right there. Get that guy here. Shank here. Artillery and cavalry reserve. And then, we're just going to get everybody kind of up here where I know I'm likely to put them. Okay, so we'll have two divisions coming right up the pike. We'll have our best division coming out here on the flank. Okay, we're going to have some skirmishers pop out. Yeah, we mix it up. Got our Sharps rifles here. Early skirmishing here. Early skirmishing the battle. Get everybody's blood up a little bit. Probably let the sun go down on this one here on day one. Again, I'm curious. I want to see what the AI is going to do when we bring this into nighttime. Got them all excited now. Falling back under fire here. Not sure why. Stop. Fools. Fire them. Broken here. Some light skirmishing to start us off here. There we go. All right. Darkness is fallen. Fighting ceases for today. Boom. Okay. Okay. We're going to be at 0700, right? Let's go ahead and let's just get Harney up here. Let's just go ahead and let's get Porter right here, ready to go. Right? Bingo. Let's see. Okay, let's see if they redeploy. Boom. There you go. So I'm kind of glad I did that. Okay, so they've got one division here. Where did they put the other one? I don't know. Let's get these skirmishers up. Attack begins here. The morning of November the 12th. Another Arkansas tilt. Let's head forward with these fellas. These fellas here too. You guys just stop here. Get Hooker up here. You can see things a little better. All right, far right flank, broken skirmishers out here. Let's get these laying down. Not hard to tell that we are on the advance over here. The fife and drum blaring loudly. Let's move these guns forward to here. Are we able to see anybody? Doesn't look like it. Gonna keep bringing skirmishers out. Ford Road is taken. Wow. Okay. Well. Let's get Harney up. Shank. And Porter all. And I think we'll do a general advance across the entire Confederate line. I don't think we have any other choice. I don't want to break my own army here, but I don't think, I don't want to sit around. We sat around long enough. These guys lay down. They're about broken. Lay down. They already are. Okay. I want to see if I can. Do these guys open up in a bombard? I did it right about there. Go. Alright, so these batteries here, we could move them. Bingo. Bingo. Little overlap. right here. Looks like we've got our guns opening up now. Perfect. It'll be interesting to see if these do. Let's go ahead and let's have Morgan come forward. Let's have Lion do the same. And Abercrombie on this side of the guns. Totten, try to make it all the way to that side of the road. Miles, there. Okay, Wallace will be in combat now. Got to get Granger moving here. A lot of times I've noticed that in battles you can kind of quick shift the direction of your brigades without having them to suffer major order delays by clicking to aim and fire at an enemy unit. Excellent, excellent. Let's have Shank move up. McCall, get your guns forward. You here. You here. Oh yeah, action all across the battlefront now. Let's advance here. These guys taking heavy casualties. Bring our division commander over. Double time, buddy. Harney. Bring you on over. Skirmishers, get them back out. You guys fall back. Skirmishers out. Can't do it, they're too small. Let's get them back out. Let's get back out right here. Artillery blasting them. Crazy, nasty fight in the woods over here. Ooh, this is pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. They're broken. Alright. Gonna go join the division commander here. Bit of a nasty, confused fight in the woods over here. We did break Donovan. Lion's got a hold here. Fire. Bring our leader over. Woo! Man is shooting tent. Got a broken unit over here. Skirmishers. You boys. Scooch on up. Have these skirmishers lay on down. Incredible firefight up front here. This is a bloody little battle. Let's have these fellas charge, move to here. Morgan's brigade on the right side of Harney's division. Gonna see if they can flank Lee right here. As the Rebs form kind of a semicircle in their line, protecting their supply center off the edge of the map. Got our guns up, forcing a fallback here. I think our morale advantage is beginning to tell. Skirmishers back out. Get these guys into V. guys into green. Irwin, forward to green. You guys forward. Gonna try to crush him. Gonna try to crush him right here. Woo! Intense little action. Intense little action here. Go shoot these guns right here. Come on. Let's go take. Let's go take them. Totten's cavalry. 500 cavalrymen. Get into them. Wild battle continues along the other parts of the line. Okay, we're going to charge, move to here. Those boys up front. We'll bring the skirmishers back. We'll waylay these rebs here in the woods. Skirmishers come back. Alright, dismount. Skirmishers. Crush these guys. Crush these guys. Crush these guys. I'm going to turn it down to one time. One time. Got them on the fallback all across the line. Going to keep moving out beyond their flank there. Good, good. We got them in crossfire there. They're not going to be able to hold on. I really don't think so. Pretty good little Civil War battle we got going right here, honestly, out here in the far western theater. Gotta like how this is going. Let's bring these guys out this clearing. Guns here and here. Do it, do it, do it. Oh no, did Lion head for the rear? He did. Too many casualties up there. That's too bad. And Lion got wounded. Oh my gosh. No, that's no good. We need to take a look at some of the other Totten and Constantia. Costly battle in that way. Halt! Don't get too far up there. Wallace's brigade. Go ahead and fire here. Fire here. Granger's brigade up here, man. Keep firing! Lay him down now. Yeah, we can fire from a lay down position right here. I'm not going to save ourselves any casualties, but it's alright. These guns can probably come up and help a little bit more here. These guys here. Let's have these cavalrymen head on over this way. Double time. Got them off the main road. Granger, pull on back, buddy. He's still confident he can make that retreat move. Now, this brigade on the far right. Bring their skirmishers back right here. Irwin's brigade. Move him forward into the attack. Bingo. They're going to double quick into position right there and open back up. Got the Revs surrounded there, good. Fighting in the, okay, so we didn't have mixed muskets. That was a glitch. Springfield rifle, yeah, okay. So we're good. Ah, broken here with Granger. Damn. Good thing Wallace is unstable and can just take his position in line. Charge move to there, boys. Oh, we weren't able to get the order out to go take their supply connection. Okay. Oh! Well, that was a pretty bloody one. 2-to-1 losses, roughly. They lose, what is that? 4,200. And they'll be pushed back. Nice little battle there in the far, far west of the campaign. Works for me. Captured 2,600 rifles. Excellente. Glorious victory. Abercrombie becomes national hero. Okay. Department of West Virginia could get folded into the left wing. Maybe we do this. Veal will not be the commander. Army of North Virginia, yep. And let's put him, William Smith's division into Williams Corps. Brings him up to close to 14,000 men once they're all there. With 48 guns. That's just the left wing alone. That's the biggest wing of the Army of North Virginia, I do believe. Close to it. Oh, the right wing's got a lot. Center wing has got a lot. It's shaping up, it's shaping up, it's shaping up, everybody. All right, Price's Corps. You can come make a fuss of things. Waiting on improved credit rating. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Other thing was, we got Fort Archer, is this right? So let's take part of McDowell's corps. McDowell here, we want to take Richardson's division and transfer it to Fort Archer. I'm going to take a second here. Okay, Richardson. You're in here. We're going to take Dandy's guns and Willich's guns. Put them in there with you. Let's make that transfer real quick. McDowell's corps gets a little smaller as some more wintry weather moves overhead. So now I think I would like to begin moving the Army of North Virginia and concentrate it here. There's Price's Corps. 10 guns with 16,000 men, it says. I'd say Hooker's men are still in a position to attack. Scout with them. And we'll take on Price's Corps and push him off. Same as Army of West Tennessee, or I mean Western Army. And we'll probably be back on Pea Ridge battlefield there, most likely. All right, so here we go. We got an Army of the West in another fight, kind of same area against Price's Corps this time, which had come over to relieve the Confederate Western Army. I think we might have caught this one in detail right here. So let's play this battle.